Well, welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl, Star Flames, and we're back with another video. In this video, guys, we're gonna talk about the internet reacting to Ye crashing out on live stream for not being able to see his kids. Let's talk about it, shall we? Because you guys know that last night I did a video on this. I shared the clip with you guys. If you haven't seen that video, please go ahead, check out that video. I'm going to also link it in the description box and the comment section so that those of you who haven't seen that video can go ahead and check it out so that you all can be on the same page, okay? Now, what had happened was, you guys know that he has been doing a few live streams here and there. He went on Twitch. He was banned within the first 7 minutes. I don't know what's going on because it seems as though someone might have created another account for him, so he's back on live stream. And he's saying that he wants to be a leader for his people. But how is it that a leader has no control or say over his kids? And he's tired of these white women taking control of his black kids. You know, these white women should not be allowed to raise his black children. And the internet is fed up, frustrated, and annoyed. And not only that, I find Ye to be extremely disrespectful even to his current wife, even though I'm looking at backlash sideways, and my reason for that is Ye is telling us that backlash got him a new dentist because the previous dentist had him so heavily medicated that he was toppling over. They were giving him too much nitrous oxide. But I don't believe that Bianca got Ye a second dentist. But the reason why I'm giving her the side eye is because when you get married to someone, you know, both of you should bring out the best version of yourself. Protect each other. Look out for each other. Encourage each other not to get involved in the bad addictive things. Especially when it comes to Ye. Ye knows how Hollywood rolls. You have a predisposition. That's what they're going to use to take you out, take you off this planet. And Bianca ought to know this as well. While we may not like a lot of things that the guy is now saying and has said, it doesn't mean that we want to see the powers that be take him off this planet. Even though at this point in time, I don't think anyone is after him besides himself. He's doing such a good job of taking himself down and out slowly that no one needs to even pay him any energy at this point in time. But I'm just saying, Bianca should know this. Bianca should know how dangerous nitrous oxide is to anyone's mental health, especially whenever it's abused in this sense, because it's not being used in the correct way. It's used in the wrong way, and this is abuse, which is going to have a long-term and potentially irreversible damage on his brain. And your wife is sitting there watching you like it's given the sense that she's just, every time that he's drugged up and feeling good, she's like, oh, honey, dad needs 3 million sign here. Oh, can I get a check for 4 million sign here? That's what I'm getting, because why? Why or what other reason would a wife have to be facilitating such bad behavior that is only going to take you off this planet? And as such, I have to question everything at this point. Is it that both of them are druggies? Is it that both of them are hermit junkies? Because he is literally a junkie. And many people don't realize that he is a junkie at this point in time, right? So, as I was saying, he went off on that live stream and he was like, he's gotta go there and get his kids. He's talking to some lawyers because Kim is not allowing him to see his kids. The internet is supporting Kim Kardashian on this because on Hollywood Unlocked, this clip of Ye crashing out was shared. And you know, when something is shared on social media, people are going to be in the comment section, you know, weighing in, giving their 2 cents. Normally, the internet is divided. On rare occasions, we see the internet as a collective on a topic or debate or discussion. However, the internet is coming together as a collective on this one. And they're saying that, you know, They don't blame Kim for keeping the kids away. Based on Ye's current mental state, he should not be around the kids. As a matter of fact, they're saying this is the time that Kim should move in for full custody because at this point in time, all the judge has to do is look on social media. She doesn't need to gather any evidence because Ye is doing a fine job of gathering enough evidence against him. And this is what I've been saying. Now, let's get into the comment section. Now, Dr. Boyce Finance, I guess he's also using it as a little promotion. His intentions would also be 100% sincere, but you never know. It's 2025. You have to really be giving everyone the side eye, looking at everyone in the corner of your eyes. So, Dr. Boyce Finance says, I spent about 10 hours on the phone with Kanye. My wife is a therapist and we offered to help, but he's not very receptive to it. That's the thing I've been telling you guys. He says, I worry about him and it makes me sad because he could be doing a lot of good in the world. He's also a reminder to our brothers and sisters. Please talk to therapists. It doesn't mean you're broken. It means you want to be the best human being you can be. And that is so true. That is so true. And this is what I'm talking about. Ye has DJ Academics putting a battery in his back, and for everyone who put these batteries in his back, they are enablers to his bad behaviors and they are digging that hole deeper for him to fall into. And these bad behaviors may potentially trigger Ye to go and try to attack Kim and try to hold those kids, like kidnap those kids and scream and shout at them, or God he knows. This is what Manic Episode does when you have people telling you you're right, knowing you're wrong. Now, another person says, protect your kids even from their parents if you have to. Another person says, I wouldn't let him see the kids either, acting this way on a daily basis and for social media. Another, keep your babies safe even if keeping them from their father. Another person was, the judge can just look on her phone on a calm Wednesday morning. Another person, maybe swastika and molestation of family members aren't kid-friendly. One has a Shaquille O'Neal gift, shut up. Another one has another gift, they're like, oh my God. Another person says he makes granting sole custody easy. Another person, I wonder what's going through the mind of the guy in the back. So they're talking about the guy who's helping to monitor and control the live stream. Now, another person says, I don't understand how is my Auntie Wendy fighting for her life to get off, out of conservatorship, and this man isn't even considered for one. Another person, I'm even terrified for the guy in the back. Another person says, hugs to the moms who have dealt with and covered erratic and abusive men privately, but were called bitter and crazy to family, friends, and new girlfriends. I'm sure this is triggering. If this was anyone else, everyone would be screaming, hell no. But this person continues to say, but society's empathy for prize-back penis trumps, pun intended, the welfare of women and children. Again, hugs. Another person says, why is so hung up on Virgil? Like every rant has a Virgil reference. What's the tea? Now, the reason why they're saying every rant has a Virgil reference is because the internet now believes that Ye and Virgil had a intimate relationship, and maybe that's also where, some of his sex addiction problems also heightened. Now, another person says, protect your kids even from their parents if you have to. So quite a few people have been saying the same thing. Protect your kids from parents. I'm terrified for the guy in the back. Did he say I'm gay? The same question that I was asking. It scares me, and I'm 40 years old. I can only imagine how those kids may feel. Why isn't this man not in a Brittany Wendy type conservatorship? And all of that jazz. I think that he may have to go into one, And I think that Kim may push for him to be in a conservatorship before he's able to see the kids, because at this point in time, that's it. That's the only thing that is remaining. But honestly, I would not like to see Ye in a conservatorship, because so far we haven't seen any conservatorship being favorable for these people. It has always been a abusive, manipulative type of control where the individuals who should be protected gets abused and manipulated, and they get robbed of their money. So I don't think it's a good thing based on how conservatorships are at this point in time. But anywho, guys, I want to hear from you though, because this is so sad. It's a sad timeline. Normally the internet would be cheering on for Ye and saying Ye is a better parent, but now we're seeing a total 360 of that. And the internet as a collective, they are standing in Kim's corner. But I want to hear from you guys. What's your take? Do you agree with the internet? While you're at it, leave a comment below. Thumbs up, share, subscribe. Do all you need to do on this video. Peace.